Yo, yo, what up? It's your girl Joy, the Hip Hop Power Front, and welcome back to the weekly tarot reading. Okay, we are about 3 weeks in now with the weeklies. This is my first time doing weeklies, and let me just say, I love it. Okay, I love it. It fits perfectly for my schedule. Hopefully, you all are getting the most out of it. Okay, so we're going to keep the party going. All right. Today we are going to be using the Spice Box Tarot. Okay, I decided to give the Mahogany Tarot a rest, but to let you know, when I chose this deck instead, she definitely jumped out of the basket. But yeah, she's just a little over enthusiastic. But she's going to get used sooner or later. Well, I mean, she'll be used for the next reading for sure. So, yep, this reading is for the week of the 16th of June through the 22nd of June, okay? And I decided to kind of switch the release date up on y'all because, why would I give you a reading Monday morning for that week? Okay, might as well give it to you Sunday so you can kind of mentally prepare, emotionally, spiritually, get grounded, all the stuff. Okay, so let's do it. Oh, okay. Yeah, these cards do have a bit of a gold foil, but you can still see the images. So this is the Seven of Wands in reverse. Ooh, okay, you wanted to come out too? Five of Pentacles wanted to come out right behind the Seven of Wands. Being on defense all the time has left you alone in the cold. You out there not by yourself, but you left out in the cold. Okay? You got left out in the cold because you're so busy putting up this barrier, this block that you are not letting anyone else in. And yes, it is two people here, but this person has a wand. This person doesn't. You're essentially alone. Okay? This person that you're with is not inspiring you. They're not motivating you. They're not uplifting you to do anything other than what you've been doing, which is beating yourself over the head. Okay? So let's see, where do we go? And you just following this person. Do you have any idea where they're taking you? You're like on the road to nowhere. You thinking you on a journey, but you're not. Okay, and then we get Page of Cups. Page of Cups. You felt this little tingling in your intuition. You had a gut feeling that you shouldn't have been following this person, that they were going to lead you on a path to nowhere. But you thought, oh, well, they had a plan. Everything sounded so practical. They kind of knew what they were talking about. And so you went with it. But no, you went against your intuition. And that's why you're on the path that you're on. Okay, you should have listened to that little fish. Okay, you should have listened to the fish in the cup. Okay, but the thing is now, how do we get off this path? Like, how do we jump ship at this point? How do we change our trajectory? Let's see. Because now that you're aware and you're able to acknowledge that you're on the wrong path, you are going to have to do something about that. Okay, you can't just continue on because that ain't going to do nothing but really diminish your spirit. And look at it. See, you had a full wand here, but all that fighting done whittled the wand down to this little stick. It ain't even holding you up enough. This ain't even enough to be crutches. Okay, but if you keep following this person, you ain't going to have nothing but a little nub left. Okay. Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords. Woo! So this is giving me, hold on, I just want to make sure that y'all can still see the chords. Okay, so let's just do it like this. Do it like this. If y'all don't know by now, I'm very particular about my spread because that's how I tell the story. That's how I read. I need the visual. Okay. So Knight of Swords here. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. I mean, you're smart enough. Figure it out yourself. essentially, you know not to go this way. So you got three other directions you can go: north, south, east. If they're going west, why would you continue to go west? If they're going north, you need to be going east, south, west. If they're going west, you need to be going north, east, south. If they're going south, you need to be going west, east, north. Okay, any direction that's not the direction that you're going now, okay, will be better than where you're going. Okay, so I need you to go that way. You're smart, you're figure it out, you're very intellectual person. Okay, you are intelligent enough to figure it out on your own. Okay, follow the truth. You see, both of these are going in the opposite direction of these two, because these two are going this way, these two are going that way. Okay, but if you were still there, you would be going nowhere. Okay, so boom, you went somewhere, wasn't working out, boom, now you got somewhere to go. And I think this is the path that you need to be taking. I think you need to go this way. Okay, so let's see what awaits you over here. Let's see. Ooh, two of wands, baby. The world is your oyster. You can go anywhere from here. Okay, it's your choice. It's your decision. Okay, you make informed decisions. You are a decisive person. You know which way to go. You see how your wand, grew back up, sprouted. Okay, once you got away because you followed your intuition too. Two is high priestess. Two is high priestess. Okay, you followed your intuition. Everything worked out coming this way. But now that you have matured, you've grown, you're no longer the page, you became the knight, and now look, you look like what, like a little consigliere of the king there. Okay, a little advisor, are we? Did you take your own advice? Whose advice did you follow? Ooh, whose advice did you follow? I ain't gonna just say it's mine. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody in your life that you know, like a real person. Okay, somebody who has either been where you've been, or somebody that you look up to. They have like the riches and the fame, or the attention. They have the overall image that you prefer. Okay, magnifique. Okay, what else awaits us in this direction here? Prosperity. Prosperity awaits. Prosperity awaits. A hidden treasure. Okay, hidden treasure. Lilies of the valley. That's Solomon's song. Ooh. Little boo thing, maybe, perhaps. Something that you love, something that you're passionate about, but also obviously physical health is going to be prevalent. Any illness, any disease, or anything that was plaguing you, okay, is going to dissipate just like the clouds and this Ace of Pentacles, okay? And this is the opportunity. This is your offering for the good health, because you had to get rid of these pentacles. Okay, you had to let those go. Offer this one, because even when you combine them, it don't equate to this one that your God, source, Allah, your higher power is offering you. Okay, this opportunity to do what it is that you want to do on your own terms. There's a level of freedom, of letting go, that's involved here. Okay, you have to let go of expectations, and we're gonna do one more card here and see where the final stop, okay, is leading us. Temperance, balance. Okay, mind, body, spirit, all of it is balanced. Okay, you see this pyramid here, this triangle, this delta means change. Okay, and then here you see the sun The Merkaba behind it means enlightenment, anointing. Okay, chosen. You are protected, divinely guided, and protected. Okay, Temperance is also representative of Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is the philosopher of the tarot. So that comes with a higher level of knowledge than you had before. So you learn something here. Okay, you learn something about being a follower. You learn something about being a leader. You learn something about your ability to make decisions. And you learned not to ignore your intuition ever again. Okay, because Sagittarius is also associated with religion. So that's why I'm getting the divine guidance and the divine protection. Okay, expansion, big travel. Just told you, just coming back from a journey. Okay, you still on the path, but that look at the journey, you was like, this is a dead end, so you had to turn back. Okay, you had to double back. Sometimes you don't know where you're going if you don't know where you've been. Okay, and I'm gonna end it on that. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see y'all next time. Peace.